What's up, chat? Just so you guys know, I am setting up all of the chat windows because I stream on Twitch, YouTube, X, TikTok, and Kick. All right. Yo, what's up, Kira? Welcome to the TikTok. All right. So we got to do some things today. We're going to be taking a look at the markets. We're also going to be chopping up clips. Actually, I guess I can do the clip stuff later, but S&P. All right, so let's look at the 500 index fund just as like a example. Let's look at it for 3 days. Oh, we can't. Let's look at it for 5 days. All right, so what we got as low as 48.52. Wow, on Monday. Yo, what's up, Ocean? Welcome to the TikTok. Man, it's already like 7% increase from the bottom. All right, let's take a look at Yahoo. Actually, you know what? I still want to do my normal stuff. We're gonna take a look at this stuff. TikTok is just awful. Yo, what a name! What a name! TikTok is just awful. That's crazy. Texting my wife back. Yo, what's up, Shandy? On. Taking a look at the markets right now. Wait, wasn't Vitality supposed to be the mega team? Ogre. Yo, what's up, Shandion? Yo, what's up, Ali? Welcome to the channel. Man. Yo. All right. So we take a look. Markets are moving up. Markets are moving down. So we're on a little peak for the day. All right. Let's check out Europe. Europe was up today. All right. Yo, what's up, Samir? Welcome to the TikTok. Asian markets fired up. Whoo. Wow. Whoo. Yo, what's up, John? Welcome to the TikTok. So we're at what percent now with China tariffs? I see something earlier. It was like 175% or something crazy like that. Man, they're already rotating. Yo, what's up, Archangel? Thank you so much for the prime, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, Team Heretics is rolling. How you feeling, Archangel? How you feeling about the markets? How you feeling about everything going on in the world? Aww. I'm here for a short bit. Got to leave for work at 30 minutes. I saw some politicians starting to buy, and I always feel like I should mirror what they do. Yeah, it's tough, man. When the market's super low, I think everybody's looking at buying. But markets could still be down. Markets could go up. We really don't know. It's the exciting times. Definitely something I should look into. Could always pad the retirement fund. Yes, sir. Hey, man. You ever want to talk about anything specific? I'm here. Because it's funny. Oh, you know what? I'm going to hit you with an unprompted question, okay? A lot of people say, when is it a good time to buy? When in reality, if you look at it historically, as weird as it sounds, it's always a good time to buy. So that's interesting. We're not all watching that. I have the Valorant game going on in the background. I have to pick your brain on it. Yeah, let's do it, Archangel. Are you working Saturday and Sunday as well, or just Friday? Yo, what's up, Polo? Welcome to the TikTok. I'm off tomorrow, working a soccer game Saturday. Nice. Off Sunday at the patrol rifle class. Off Friday, Monday. All right, all right. I dig it, man. I dig it. You know, it's so funny how TwitchCon. Hey, are you doing TwitchCon this year, by the way? Ooh. Oh, you're gonna do it ASAP. So here, my problem, Archangel. The people I went with last year don't want to go this year, and I did it wrong last year. Hey, what's up, Anna? Welcome to the TikTok. I don't know how to say this, Archangel, but right, like someone who is going as a creator to like, right? You probably did it better than me, but like I didn't have enough strategic stuff. Like I didn't talk to people unless it was like a perfect setup, like at a table in that whatever you want to call it, cafe or. So next time I want to do it for real. And I got a buddy who was like, "Yeah, we can do it for real," and then he completely forgot about it, and now he's apparently busy. Because what is it? October 17th through 19th. So, anybody new, especially in TikTok here, I'm a financial advisor. I actually have a certified financial planner designation. I worked at Vanguard for over 13 years, and I quit my job to change the world and give free advice to the masses. So, if you have any questions or anything you want to talk about, let's go. But otherwise, I just tend to drop some tidbits here, looking at the markets and how they're down and all that stuff. All right, October 17th through 19th. Hey, yeah, please, Anna. I would love that. That would be amazing. Thank you for liking the live, by the way. If you don't mind me asking, Anna, did you just happen to kind of like scroll through and find me? Hey, I think that's the first time I've seen that. Thanks, Anna. I really appreciate you. But I know in the world, having one of the biggest stresses we have in life is about money. So, and a lot of the time we don't get help with our money until we don't really need help with our money, right? Most of the time people start looking at getting financial advice when they can afford it, like a half a million or $1 million in assets. I'd like to help people before that and get them there. You know what I mean? I would like for the whole world to have a better shot at achieving financial freedom. So I quit my job, and yeah, I'm working to help as many people as I can. Anna, if you care at all as well, I do have a video coming out on. Wait, let's see here. Right here on the on Tuesday. So if you want to see, this is my first real video for Free Advice Guy, and actually, if you're interested at all, I'm just gonna do this because you got me pumped right now. But take a look at this. Let me hold on a second. Hold on a second. We're about to share this. We're about to share. All right. This is kind of nerve-wracking to share, but you know, if I'm gonna share this video with the world, yeah, this is on YouTube. So if I share this video with the world, I better be prepared to show it on here, right? But all right, I'm going to start it. It's only like 30 seconds, so this is just a preview for it. The full video gets released on Tuesday.
Welcome to Free Advice Guy. I'm Luke Halter, Free Advice Guy. I've been a certified financial planner professional since 2014. I worked at Vanguard for over 13 years, and I quit my job to change the world and give free financial advice to the masses. We're out here in Tempe, Arizona on Mill Avenue, hoping to help people walking by and have a great conversation and help them with their financial futures.
I'm going to pause there for a second because I don't want TikTok to get mad at me. But I'm putting this video out. It's about 16 minutes or something like that. So, yeah, on Tuesday, it's going down for real. So just
with gorgeous flowers, a sign, and a GoPro strapped to.
Welcome to.
There we go. All right, I just had to show that. You know, I just had to show that. I am very excited. Hopefully, it is the real beginning of me changing the world and helping as many people as I can. You know, it's difficult to do. So, did you have any questions on your mind, Anna? Anything that I could help you out with? Anything you're concerned about with your finances, with the stock market? Do you know the 5 steps to financial success? I got so many things I could throw out at you, but, you know, if you already know it, I don't want to waste your time, you know? And then, Ann, I don't know if you're still there, but I do have a question. Are you likely to watch gaming content? Or if there was gaming content, would you leave? Because I do like a combination of everything. Gaming content, just chatting like this. Dude. Hey, thanks for the follow on YouTube and on X. Yo, thank you. I really appreciate that, Anna. Hey, every little bit helps. every single person who spreads the word, or yeah, every single person helps. So I really, really do truly appreciate that. I don't even know how to tell you. So I'm so glad you found me today. But I'd also love to help you too if you got any questions, you know? What part of the world are you in, Anna? All right, sounds good, Anna. Great to meet you. Thanks for coming through. Cali. All right, I'm in Arizona. I will be in Cali most likely for TwitchCon. But hey, I appreciate you, Anna. Thank you so much. It was great to meet you today. This game is over. Thank you so much, Anna. What a cool day. What a cool day. You put a you made this day feel great, Anna. Thank you so much. Archangel, you too, brother. I don't know if you're still there, man, but that was really cool back to back. Chatting with you, you sub to the channel, and then Anna comes through on the TikTok. Yo, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. And Archangel, I'm so excited about this video being released, man. I am so excited about this video being released. All right. Yo, what's up, Rump? What is up, Rump? I've been waiting for this, baby. I've been waiting to see what we would get here. Not your stonks. Hit me. What does that mean? Oh, it's tough, Rump, because I can't pretend to know everything. but I have my feelings about what's been going on the last, week or two. Also, Rump, are you excited about this? Hold on a second. Ooh, look at this bad boy. It's about time. We're releasing our first real content. And then later today, I got to record. I'm going to start putting stuff up for my Patreon. A little weekly wrap up. Incorporate Rump in your IRL contents. Make me your mascot. How do I do that without a picture, bro? Unless I show my Rump. I'm going to go put these in the kitchen. I'm still here. You can hear me. Just tell them Rump agrees. See, I don't know. Whatever that we could laugh at too. I like that. Although I can't say that, Rump. I know there's some things we don't necessarily agree upon. I know that. It is okay. All right, so here's something, Rump. Do you think we've seen the bottom? That where we hit, not yesterday, but on what, Wednesday, was the bottom? Or do you think we're going to go down some more? That is my question for Rump. These oligarchs scooped up a lot of money here. And we'll rinse and repeat until someone stops them, I guess. All right, I hear you on that, but I think it's going to be tough. I know Trump is okay with some market crunching, but I honestly believe he's trying to break China right now. What I actually think he's trying to do is isolate China and put them in a tough spot. I don't know, man. They're not as strong as people think. No one needs China. China needs the world. China has too big of a population and not enough farmable land. They are not in a good position. But, yeah, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Oh boy. Well, we're talking about different things there, Rump. But I hear you. I hear you. Nah. I think the U.S. is going to be stronger after all of this. Because I think the U.S. is going to make the whole world less dependent on China. And that is huge for many places in the world. Africa, Europe, Panama. I honestly think the U.S. is Trump, whatever you want to say, is trying to reestablish us as the actual power. I disagree. But I hear you, man. I totally see where you're coming from. I disagree with you, but I see where you're coming from. And neither of us knows if we're right yet. And that's okay. Because 5 years from now, Rump, when I'm at your wedding and we're hanging out in sauna, we could talk about it. How powerful or less powerful the U.S. is. How important or less important the U.S. is. Sauna, sauna, sauna. But you may be right. I may be right. You may be wrong. I may be wrong. Yo, gold is going crazy, bro. That's what's weird. Gold is shooting up. Like it did during COVID crisis. Tell me more. Part of the reason there was a COVID crisis with supply lines is because the U.S. is no longer a part of those supply lines. That is unfortunate. Ah, yes. Gold, the most irrational security in the world. Honestly, I don't think there's anything more. Maybe there is, but it's very hard to find something more irrational than gold. Although there might be one. I don't even know if we could see it. Silver. Shares. All right, so this is what's crazy, right? No. We got a 31 an ounce, right? And gold being this. So, give me one sec here. 100 to 1. 101 to 1. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. 101 to 1. All right. Gold to silver ratio. No, that's value. That crazy. Dude, that's crazy. Over 100 to 1. This isn't even what I was looking for. I'm looking for in the ground. I don't want price ratios. I want quantity, or I don't even know how to do this. But hold on. My main point to this is that silver mined gold, or in the earth, or however you want to look at it, is not 100, or gold is not 100 times less available, or more rare, or 100 times more rare. It's like 8 times, I think, or 13 times, somewhere in that range. Yet the price difference is insane. So if you were looking at silver, well, how is S&P last 2 weeks then? Bam, 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 bam. 2 weeks is going to be hard. Let's look at it last month. So somewhere around here. 26th. There we go. So we're like 10% down. Not quite even. I'll be straight with you, Rump. And I know as an individual, hold on. What I'm about to say, I don't wish for the general population. But for me personally, as an individual investor, I was hoping it was going to keep going down. My alarm bells weren't even triggered yet. It's not to say you couldn't have made a decent amount there if you invested on, what, Wednesday? Wednesday would have been a great day to invest. Ooh. Rumpy, rumpy. I hope you're right and that we're going to see more downturns. But yeah, it's just kind of funny, right? Like, this is considered a sale right now. Buy them on sale! But so many people were not willing to buy during these last couple of years because things were high. Nobody would buy during these couple of years because things were high. But then we see some sort of pullback and they're like, buy now! Oh, okay. I don't know if you heard any of that, Rump. But hey, so for the last couple of years, people have been scared to buy because prices were too high. We dial back to prices from a year ago, and people are like, yeah, let's go! Buy! Now's the time to buy! Change your life! It's like, wait a minute. You had these opportunities a year ago. You didn't think much of them. And we'll think the same thing in the future, you know? Right? Although, do you know what these are, Rump? What this white stuff is on the... Is that volume? Is the white volume? 159. Yeah, I think it might be volume. Yeah, I think it's volume. But yeah, look at that. The COVID crash. Oh, wait, no, not the COVID crash. COVID crash. That is kind of wild. It's barely visible, right? All right, we're also going to be doing some new stuff, Rump. You're not going to like this. I just got to tell you. Or you won't care about it. Although you don't watch my clips. So maybe you actually won't care at all. But we're going to start putting like some Valorant and some Rivals clips together. So that it gives kids in the gaming community, Miss Free Advice Guy, but so that it gives kids in the gaming community something to watch while they watch the, like, their eyes can follow while I'm talking about finance. It's very true. Yeah, I dig that. I'm just trying to get my foot in with them any way I can. Any way I can. Yo, what's up, Soft? Goals in life help, but young people need the basics, man. Rumps in the house. Man, it's too. Hey, Rump. When are you gonna be? Remember that stock tip or insight you gave me a couple of weeks ago, Rump? When are you gonna tell Soft about that? Well, when I'm like this, I don't know that it matters. Look at how much closer I can get if I'm kind of like chilled back compared to sitting here. I'm gonna be straight, Rump. I don't even know that Soft knew you were married. I don't know that I knew you were married. It's very true. You'll go to church together, but not to celebrate Christ. I'll never get you. I'll never get you, Finsters. There we go. Soph knows what's up. All right, all you Scandinavians. Resemble you and not the neighbor down the road. I must understand what that means. How does it... Hey! What's up, everybody on TikTok? Welcome. Welcome. To give you guys some background here, I'm a financial advisor. I worked at Vanguard for over 13 years. I'm also a certified financial planner professional. So if you have questions, concerns, you want to talk about anything, I'm here for you. Do you understand what that means, Soft? I don't understand what that means. Web Live, non-logged viewer chat, joined message. I have never seen that. I'm not sure. And one viewers that didn't log in. Oh, okay. Somebody, I have never seen this before. TikTok will tell you if someone's in your chat that didn't log in. Friend count 0. Hey, what's up, guys? A couple more just popped through. Welcome to the TikTok. Welcome to the TikTok. It's a little bit different experience. I am live streaming everywhere, though. But if TikTok is your jam, catch me here. I'm trying to grow the TikTok community. But I have all of them. Anything you can think of, I'm live streaming on, except maybe Facebook. And I don't know if people live stream on Instagram, but I'm not there either. Oh, you do get it. All right. Maybe you could tell me later, or somebody could explain it. I don't understand this inside joke. It's probably just because they're recordings, Rump. I don't know. No say, no say. But you never know, Rump. You never know. All right. So what else should we be looking at here? Go back to finance. No scripts on YouTube, Reddit, where you see some Yankee hurling an alligator from a stair or running his bike through a barbecue pit while drinking Blue Ribbon. Rump, I don't even think you look at my clips, brother. I'm not even sure you were aware I had social media. You know, Rump, I actually want to talk to you about market stuff real quick, Rump, because you haven't been around in a couple days, and I brought this up. But all these big companies, like any of them in the Magnificent Seven, were down at their peak by about 30%. So before I get into where I'm leading, because I'm very specific in this, which of the Magnificent Seven do you think has the most upside after this downturn? And why? I'm going to wait 10 seconds so you can begin typing years out. Actually, let me go finish filling my water. And then when I come back, I'm going to talk to you about which one I think and why. All right. Depends on the amount of corruption and market manipulation that is taking place. But I think Amazon, all right. Yeah, it's possible. That's very possible as an individual person. Yo, what's up, Evie? If that's how you pronounce that. Evies! Welcome to the TikTok. All right. So I'm more talking about the stock price. You're talking about more human stuff or corruption and all that. And it's very possible. But the stock I think actually has the highest upside is Tesla. Because Ooh! All right. We're right in there. We're right in there. Do you want to hear my reason first? How about I tell you my reason and you tell me if yours is different? All right. So if you look at the Magnificent Seven, all of them fell off at a very similar clip. They were all about 30% below their all-time highs. They all took, or however you want to look at it, from their all-time highs, they took a 30% haircut. Almost all of them, across the board. Boom. It was about the same for everyone. But if you look at Tesla, they have lost almost 50% from their all-time high. That's crazy. Now, maybe some things will change in the world and Tesla won't lead the world in EV and all that sort of stuff. But, man, them being at 50% of their all-time high was definitely more attractive than these other ones being, a 30% discount from their all-time highs. All right, what are your thoughts on that, Rump? I'm very curious. Ooh, all right. Disagree with me. Hit me. Oh, agreed. I would never invest in something simply because it's far from its all-time high. I'm just talking about in general when the markets dropped, whether you want to call it rational or irrational, there was more towards Tesla. Completely agree with that, Rump. Completely agree with that. Wait, actually, I don't completely agree with that. I don't think the stock will continue to fall until Musk is out or until Elon is out. But I agree with the other stuff. That Trump or that Elon has rubbed some people the wrong way. I definitely agree with that. And Elon that can end up hurting it more. There we go. That's what we'll say. But yes, I would never buy something because it's away from its all-time high. I'm pretty sure I've shared this story. But I did that. Back in 2012, I bought something that was about, its peak was $48 a share, and it was about $8 a share. See, I disagree with that. I disagree with that sentiment, Soft. Definitely still a good stock to invest in. Still the world's largest EV market. There's still a bunch of good things about Tesla and reasons you should buy it. But for sure, in the short term, Musk is having an effect on the stock. But in the long term, I think it's all noise, and we'll be over it, or people will be over it. Maybe. But being volatile is different than it going up, right? If it's if it's starting here and it's going to go here, I don't care that it's doing this the whole time as it goes up and gets there. Right? Like I don't care about the volatility. You got to know when to buy and know when to sell. But I still think Tesla has the highest upside of all of them. Realistic upside too, not just like, oh, in a fairyland Tesla. But yeah, the question was more specific on which of the Magnificent Seven, Soft, not what's a good buy out there. And I'm also just talking about this for the conversation because I don't buy individual stocks. I think the human mind is cool like that, man. I think we have similar end states for humans, just different ways to get there. I actually saw something that I wanted to see your opinion on, and why, like, I don't want government health care and all that sort of stuff, and why it could be bad for people's psychologies. Because if you're being taken care of, you might not ever drive to do more. Whereas if you're not being taken care of, you might drive to do more. It was longer than that, but that was kind of like the short of it. Yep. So, and I'm also, this is tough, Rump. This is tough for me big time. We are a wealthy enough country that we could form a retirement and healthcare system here that would blow the rest of the world away. And we never have. I can only think that's because of corruption. People are bought off. But with all the money that we spend more than anybody per capita on pretty much everything. And we have terrible results. Why? If it isn't on purpose. You are absolutely correct, Soft. You are absolutely correct. I agree with you there. But if I were to make a bet with my own money and invest in any one of these, it would be Tesla. I may even do it just for the giggles. I don't know how much I'll put in, but I may just do it for the giggles. I don't know. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. I don't know. Something is making me delay. During all of this time, something is making me delay, and I can't really figure out why. I got my gold buddy I'm texting here. Because America is a big country with huge wealthy inequality and an individualistic perspective of society. Okay, so hold on, Rob. Yes and no. If you want to talk about the founding of America, sure, but we're not that anymore. The individualistic perspective, even if people want to be like, I could still say that because I don't get any government assistance. But when I'm 65-year-old man and I'm starting to collect my Social Security, am I going to want to turn that off? Probably not. You know what I mean? I'm probably not going to want to turn that off. So Americans are for the collective, whether they think it or not. But like our Social Security is a joke. People pay in a crazy amount of money that if they were to have individualized accounts, would pay out significantly more per year. 5-6 times more per year. But, so anyway, I don't have a problem with fail-safes, like Social Security and all that sort of stuff. I just think that welfare should be harder to get. That's all. And I actually don't think there should be unemployment. I think if a government is going to pay you, or taxpayers are going to pay you, you should work. Stuff like that. Oh, I agree, Rob. I agree. Yeah. I think the actions and stuff, um, yeah, see, that's too much, Rob. And maybe you don't have this in your society, and I don't have a good explanation for why this wouldn't be in your society. Um, People in America, when they get on welfare, learn to live their lives on welfare. They don't, there's no real carrot for them to get out. They're being taken care of, and they're just fine with that. Yeah, could be. I don't know about the rest of the world. I'd have to look into it. But once people are on stuff here, They never get off, man. Yep, I would agree. I think welfare is one of the worst possible things for human beings. And I would completely revamp the welfare system here in America, both at the state level and the federal level. Give me 1 sec. I need to take out steaks so they can reach room temperature. Hold on. I don't know if anybody is interested in this. Bang! That's lunch, baby. That is lunch. Oh man, Rump doesn't even get to see it. It's okay. It happens. Boom! Here comes the boom! Ready or not. Oh man, Tesla's heading close to 10% down for the day. Let's see where it ends up. I really need K-Day to come back in here. Can you think of any way I can get in touch with K-Day? Soft? I don't know that he takes messages. Let me see here. Let me see here. I'm going to do it. KK? Was it KK Day? No. K-Day? Dude. Man, I don't remember his... no, my family will be home in a little bit. So, I don't know that I could eat 3 in one sitting. But I'll probably have 2 of those for lunch. And then another couple of those for dinner. We'll see, though. We'll see. What was that dude's name? How do you... There's like no way for me to get K-Day's stuff, man. I guess I could go through like my whole user list. I don't want to do that. Let's try though, shall we? Let's try. Community. Yeah, it's gonna take forever, dude. Still not there. Show me steak. All right, hold on, Rump. This is gonna be my my lunch. Bah, 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 bah. So this is actually this is New York. What's funny is these are actually my of the premium House cuts, these are my least favorite. Whoo! Those are New York strips, yeah. Strip sirloins, I think is what they're called. Did you know the T-bone is New York and it's not, I mean, filet mignon, but the tenderloin? The porterhouse is my favorite steak of all time, Rump. Porterhouse is the goat of all. Dry rub ribs, I'm definitely down for that. Do you do beef or pork, Rump? Pork. One of the things we love doing. Wait, lamb ribs? I don't know that I've ever had that before. That's kind of awesome. But one of the things, getting a phone call from Phoenix, decline. Lamb racks? Is lamb ribs? Okay. Lamb racks. Oh, okay. But we will sous vide pork ribs for at least 24 hours. No, I've never had lamb racks. And then soft. I just realized my family's actually out to eat for lunch right now, so I could have as much of those steaks that I want, but I don't think I could eat more than two. So, oh yeah, Rump, we know what we're doing there when I come and visit you in Finland. Let's see here. KKDAY_. Boom, messaged. I don't really go to the hold on a second. I don't really go to the butcher's office. Hang on one second here. What is that? was weird. I apologize. All right. Luke, next time you're at your butcher's office. Oh, yeah. I don't really go to a butcher often, but I will definitely do it. I don't know when or where, which butcher I'll go to, but I'll look. I'll look. Lamb is the barbecue sweet spot. Okay, so all right. Well, tell me about this. I'm not actually a huge fan of like lamb chops, lamb steak, stuff like that. How do you feel about those things? Yo, Rump, I know you're not going to believe this, but RFK says we will know by September the cause of autism. Really? So how do you cook it? Notice a lot of people kind of cook lamb more. Oh, you like all lamb if properly cooked. Okay. How do you like it cooked? How do you think lamb is supposed to be cooked? To what state of doneness? Really? Why not, Rump? Hit me with more. You got me intrigued for sure. You got me intrigued. Lamb needs love. Such a sensitive piece of meat. It's not like pork or sirloin where you can go nuts and enjoy it with correct seasoning. Interesting. But isn't sous vide the perfect thing to do with love since it's precision? Or am I not thinking about that correctly? can you not look back at people's live posts on TikTok once they're gone? They're gone. Lamb chop, yeah. Lamb fillet, sure. At least not racks or steak. If I think it correctly, but lamb is just not worth the sous vide cooking. Interesting. Would the high temperature the high temperature searing be bad for it? All right. I will definitely have to try it. So do you cook them in the oven? You cooking them on the grill? All right. Get that nice little fire finish. That's one thing at our current place. We actually don't have a grill, so everything that we're doing is cooked in the oven or on the stove. Amateur hour, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, send me one. Let's go. Oh, look at that. You got some medium rare in there, it looks like. This is a picture you took, Rump? That's beautiful, brother. I just don't know. Man, we haven't been to like a real butcher in a long time. That's a really good question. I don't know the last time I was in a Walmart rump. I still go to the big guys like the Safeways and the Fry's, Albertsons, Kroger, stuff like that, but not the Walmarts. Try to avoid the Walmarts. All right. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try, Rump. I promise you. Rump, we are about at the end of this stream. Slow cook them in the oven or grill them. All right. So 136 is about medium. So you like a medium. Then you let them rest for 5 minutes, then sear them. All right. I dig that. I will talk to my wife. Yeah, anything over fire is just better. It's like how our ancestors used to eat it. But I got a dip, Rump. I will be back tonight, but you will be sleepies. You will be looking at the back of your eyelids when I get back. At least I think I'll be back tonight. It is okay. It is possible I'll hang out with a friend tonight or something like that, but I doubt it. Ended up doing that last night. Oh yeah. I have IRL. I keep a tight circle. I don't know how to word this. I got a lot of people I care about, but like I have 3 friends locally that I absolutely make time for. They're a priority in my life. I dig it, bro. But then I got other friends that, like I'll see them every, I don't know, 6 months. We go grab lunch. I still care about them, but we're not close. And one of my best friends in the world lives in another state, so it's all right. Dang. All right. I have ads turned way low, Rump. So sorry you're getting them, man. Yeah, I got locally. I have three close friends that I make time for. Then I got one friend who lives in another state, and then I got other friends that I make time for. But you know, it's every few months, every 6 months, something like that. That's right, Rump. One day we'll do sauna together. All right, but I do have to jump, boys. Have a wonderful day. Good to talk with you, Rump. I should be on during the afternoon tomorrow, though, so I don't know what you're doing on Saturday, but I'll be available. And yeah, getting excited. But have a good one, Rump. Talk to you soon. Soft, I don't know if you're still there. Have a good one. Everyone else, love you. Catch you later. Bye, everybody.